Hello, heroes of Sanctuary. This is Yuki 1841 bringing you Greater Rifting like a boss. I had to start the video late because I'm limited to 10 minutes by the program I'm using. Rank 41. This is the Wave of Light Monk. I will note that the Wave of Light Monk is not my main monk. I use actually two others frequently. But in an effort to help people like you and a friend of mine optimize their build, I constructed one since I already had the incense torch. Now, one thing you need to know about Greater Rifts is that messing around with trash mobs like this, it's a very bad idea. They aren't worth the time that you invest in them. You want nice, big groups like that right there. That is worth fighting for. And typically I don't care for yellows, but there were some pretty large trash mobs there, so I'll take the shot. I've got plenty of time to play with here. But if it's just a yellow and his minions by himself, I will run right on past him. If he follows me to a bigger crowd or even another elite, I'll go for it. But by themselves, they're just too much trouble. But where? Not there. This way? What the heck? Okay, so little snag here. Guess we gotta go backward. I'm still not getting a blip on the screen. This is annoying. Oh, wow. Jeez. Okay. Saxtrus. That's the snake guy, isn't it? Yes, the snake guy with tornadoes like Zoltan Cool. I'm at a nice little intersection here, luckily, so they shouldn't pose a huge problem for me. And I can face tank everything else, so long as you make sure to have Epiphany and Inner Sanctuary in alternate. And with the way I'm set up, I'm using a Gogok. I'm only ever without Inner Sanctuary for about a second, maybe a second and a half. So, that's nice. You may also note that I have Leoric's Crown and Aukild's rather than the most common I've seen, Ina's. I don't need the extra spirit of Ina's, and I prefer not using Sweeping Wind, so I just find Serenity a lot more capable. Some of you may know that Mr. Number One himself, Gabinator, uses a very similar setup. Some of this was intent on my part, and some of it was just happy coincidence. The Leorics I was doing anyway, and the Augilds I was doing anyway, but I wasn't running Mystic Ally in the beginning. I found it very useful. I would say it's a must, actually. Four and a half minutes left. Pretty happy with that. Green Amulet, that holds potential. An Odin, and another amulet. Oh, it's a Shines! Oh, this could be a good day. So, let's see, we covered trash mobs, and yellows. So I don't really need to go any detail there. This is my setup here. Alkilds is ancient, but not the best stats. Non-ancient. Ancient, but not the best stats. Non-ancient, 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 non-ancient. Really happy with that thing. Decent, not the holy grail of my shines idealism, but, you know. And decent. So, nothing too special about my build. Skill layout. Using the heal instead of the extra second. I find that if you use Ascension and you can't get out, it's pretty well useless. And on this build, you're in the fray of everything, so that extra second sometimes is going to mean absolutely nothing. I find the heal to be pretty useful. And I have a gem I want to keep upgrading. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I don't want links to other people's channels. I don't care how other people are doing it. This is my demonstration of how I do things. If you feel like you could do it better with a different setup, then by all means, go for it. The most important thing I'd have to say I'm trying to cover here is making sure that this isn't down when this does go down. Like I said, the way I have it set up, that's only for for like 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 at the most. I could do the math, but I'm not going to sit and take the time during the video. But yeah, Bane of the Trapped, Gogok, Taeguk. I use Taeguk instead of Bane of the Powerful because Bane of the Powerful is an intermittent damage. It's only good for, let's see, what's my rank 48 Bane of the Powerful at? Oh, I guess I don't have it with me. I believe it's 78 seconds or some crap like that. So, about half of the Rift boss, maybe a little more if you're doing a flat 40. I would prefer Taeguk because right now it is 33% damage and 33% armor when you've got it fully stacked, and if you're on the Rift boss, you're definitely going to get it fully stacked. And even on some elites, you may find yourself getting it pretty high up there, and even in the like 44, 45 area, you're going to get it capped on some of them. So yeah, it really helps, trust me. Passives include Relentless Assault. That turns Blinding Flash from a 29% increase to a 49% increase. Determination. Can't argue with the trash clearing ability, and on the Rift boss it's still a 4% gain. I don't know of anything that beats it. I guess if you're squishier than most, you could use Resolve or Sixth Sense. That goes without saying, and that goes without saying. They're pretty much a given on a monk build. Before I end the video, I would like to ID this, because if it's good, I want... ancient but crappy. Oh well. Away she goes. Anyway, if you want to do some runs with me, if you can hold your own, you can just join for no reason. Add me up, and we'll do some runs together. If you need me to carry you, I accept payment in the form of materials. Hint, hint. Don't really need those, don't really need those. I get plenty of those in a day. But yeah. See you around Sanctuary.